For years, fans of Kai and Tan Songyun have speculated about the true nature of their relationship. Every glance, every shared laugh, and every subtle interaction on set seemed to hint at something more than friendship. But until now, these suspicions were just that, speculation fueled by chemistry, rumors, and the keen eyes of devoted fans. That all changed during a special New Year talk show, a moment that would become one of the most talked about events in recent K-drama history. The stage was set, the lights were bright, and the audience was buzzing with anticipation. Fans across the globe tuned in, eager to see their favorite stars together in a public setting that promised more than scripted performances. It promised honesty. From the moment Kai and Tan Songyun appeared on stage, the air was electric. Their ease with each other was unmistakable, yet there was a subtle tension, as if both knew the significance of what they were about to share. The host, aware of the years of speculation, carefully guided the conversation, balancing humor, curiosity, and the gravity of the moment. Questions that fans had long wanted answered were finally being asked, and the world was waiting for their response. Kai, usually composed and calm, spoke first. His voice carried a warmth and sincerity that immediately drew the audience in. He acknowledged the years of support from fans and the many moments when viewers had noticed their interactions. Tan Songyun, smiling softly beside him, added her perspective, recalling shared experiences on set and the small gestures that had always hinted at a deeper bond. Together, they navigated the conversation with grace, honesty, and a touch of humor that reminded everyone why their chemistry had been so captivating for so long. The moment of truth arrived when the host asked directly if the two shared more than friendship. There was a brief pause, a collective holding of breath, before Kai spoke with a calm, unwavering tone that left no room for doubt. Tan Songyun nodded, her eyes reflecting both relief and joy, confirming what fans had felt all along. The audience erupted, both in the studio and online, as years of speculation were validated in an instant. Social media exploded with excitement, screenshots, and heartfelt messages, proving that this revelation was not just a personal moment for the stars, but a global fan event. Beyond the confirmation itself, what captivated everyone was the way Kai and Tan Songyun handled the moment. There was no dramatization, no over-the-top performance, just genuine, heartfelt communication. They spoke of mutual respect, shared experiences, and the deep connection that had developed over time. Fans could see the sincerity in their smiles, the authenticity in their gestures, and the quiet strength of a bond that had survived years of public attention, rumors, and speculation. This revelation was more than just a confirmation. It was the culmination of a story that fans had followed for years, a story built on subtle hints, chemistry, and undeniable compatibility. Yet, while the talk show moment answered many questions, it also left fans eager to learn more. How did their relationship evolve behind the scenes? What challenges did they face balancing personal feelings with professional obligations? And how will this confirmation shape the next chapter of their journey together? After the initial confirmation, the atmosphere on stage softened, turning from tension to warmth. Kai and Tan Songyun began to share more candid details about their journey together. They spoke of the early days on set, where long hours and demanding schedules allowed them to form a connection built on trust, humor, and mutual understanding. While fans had always noticed the sparks in public appearances, the actors revealed that much of the bond had been nurtured quietly, away from cameras and the public eye. They recalled the countless rehearsals, scene preparations, and moments of support when one would lift the other's spirits after a challenging day. Kai mentioned how Tan Songyun's positivity and determination inspired him, while Tan Songyun credited Kai's calm presence and patience for helping her grow both professionally and personally. Every anecdote they shared felt intimate, almost like a window into a private world fans had only glimpsed through social media hints and on-screen chemistry. The talk show also touched on the challenges of maintaining a relationship under the scrutiny of the public. Kai admitted that while the rumors and speculations were flattering at times, they could also be stressful. Tan Songyun echoed his sentiment, revealing that there were moments when privacy felt impossible and every small gesture could be misinterpreted. Despite this, they emphasized that mutual respect, communication, and understanding had been the key to sustaining their bond through the highs and lows of fame. Fans online were quick to notice the subtleties in their interactions during the show. Every glance, every slight touch, every shared smile spoke volumes. Clips from the program went viral within minutes, and fan communities erupted with excitement. Some pointed out specific gestures, a hand brushing against another during a laugh, a shared inside joke, or a knowing look, that confirmed the authenticity of their connection. Others celebrated the actors' honesty, praising them for handling the reveal with grace and sincerity rather than dramatization. The conversation then turned to the future. Both Kai and Tan Songyun acknowledged that their relationship would require continued effort, especially with demanding schedules and projects that often take them to different cities or countries. Yet, they expressed confidence in their ability to support each other, emphasizing that their shared understanding and respect made them stronger. They also hinted at future collaborations, teasing fans with the possibility of working together again, a prospect that sent excitement soaring across social media platforms. While the talk show confirmed what fans had long suspected, it also humanized Kai and Tan Songyun in ways that went beyond romance. Viewers saw two individuals deeply committed to their craft, navigating the pressures of fame while maintaining a meaningful connection. The moment highlighted not just their chemistry, but their shared values, mutual admiration, and the patience required to sustain a relationship under the constant gaze of the public. As the show concluded, the host remarked on the courage it takes to speak openly about love in an industry where personal matters are often hidden. Kai smiled and expressed gratitude for the fans who had supported them for years, while Tan Songyun added that every message of encouragement, every thoughtful comment, and every sign of support had meant more than words could describe. The revelation wasn't just theirs, it belonged to the fans who had been part of their journey, watching closely, hoping, and celebrating along the way. For many, this moment marked a turning point. The confirmation validated years of observation, speculation, and hope. Fans across the globe began creating tribute videos, fan art, and reaction compilations, sharing their joy and excitement. Social media trends quickly emerged, with hashtags dedicated to celebrating the couple, reflecting both admiration for their professional achievements and excitement for their personal journey. It became clear that this was not merely a celebrity confession, it was a cultural moment that resonated deeply with viewers who had invested emotionally in Kai and Tan Songyun's story. Yet, beyond the fanfare, the real takeaway was the authenticity of their relationship. This wasn't a calculated reveal or a publicity stunt. It was a genuine acknowledgement of a connection that had been growing steadily over time. As the New Year talk show drew to a close, the energy shifted from anticipation to heartfelt celebration. Kai and Tan Songyun took a moment to reflect on the journey that brought them here, not just the public-facing moments, but the quiet, unseen experiences that truly defined their connection. They spoke about trust, patience, and the unspoken understanding that had allowed them to navigate rumors, long shooting schedules, and the inevitable pressures of fame. Kai mentioned how difficult it can be to balance personal feelings with professional responsibilities. He admitted that there were times when he worried about how public scrutiny might affect Tan Songyun or their relationship. Tan Songyun, in turn, shared how they both learned to communicate openly, to support one another without judgment, and to celebrate small victories along the way. Their honesty resonated deeply with fans, showing that love in the public eye is not just about appearances, it's about resilience, empathy, and shared growth. Behind the scenes, their managers and close friends revealed that this reveal had been carefully considered. Kai and Tan Songyun wanted it to be authentic, unscripted, and reflective of their true feelings. The talk show provided the perfect platform, a space where they could address fans directly, share anecdotes, and confirm what everyone had long suspected, all while keeping the focus on sincerity rather than spectacle. Fans online reacted immediately. Social media exploded with excitement, love, and celebration. Clips of their confession went viral, fan communities flooded with posts praising their maturity and courage, and hashtags celebrating their relationship trended worldwide. Some fans shared stories of how they had followed the couple's journey for years, noting subtle hints and on-screen chemistry that now felt validated. Others expressed admiration for how they had handled their personal lives with dignity, despite years of speculation. The emotional response wasn't limited to fans. Colleagues in the industry, who had worked closely with both Kai and Tan Songyun, expressed their happiness and support. Many remarked on how grounded and genuine the couple was, noting that their confirmation reflected not just affection, but deep respect and understanding. For those who had witnessed the development of their relationship over time, the talk show moment was the culmination of a story that had been building quietly, steadily, and beautifully behind the scenes. As the cameras continued rolling, Kai and Tan Songyun hinted at the future. They spoke of upcoming projects, potential collaborations, and the excitement of navigating both career and personal life together. There was a shared optimism, a sense of anticipation, and a quiet confidence that, despite challenges, they were ready to face whatever comes next as a team. Fans were thrilled by the possibilities, new dramas, shared appearances, and more glimpses into the genuine partnership they had long admired. But beyond the projects, the real story was the bond itself. Kai and Tan Songyun's connection was a reminder that love is not about perfection or drama. It's about support, understanding, and the willingness to grow together. Every small gesture, every quiet message, and every thoughtful act of care mattered as much as the public moments. For fans, seeing this side of them was not just heartwarming, it was inspiring. As the show ended and the spotlight dimmed, the world was left with a powerful image. Two individuals, successful in their careers, yet grounded in their connection to each other, standing together with honesty, grace, and love. The confirmation of their relationship was more than just news. It was a celebration of patience, authenticity, and the courage to embrace what had long been felt but never fully spoken. For Kai and Tan Songyun, this moment marked both an end and a beginning. The end of speculation, the end of rumors, and the beginning of a new chapter, one where love and career coexist, where challenges are faced together, and where fans can celebrate not only their on-screen talents but the genuine bond that makes them a couple worth admiring. In the days and weeks that followed, fan reactions continued to pour in, from heartfelt congratulations to creative tributes, videos, and artwork celebrating the couple. Online communities shared not only excitement but also a sense of connection, as if fans had been part of the journey all along. The talk show moment became a cultural milestone, demonstrating that honesty and authenticity can resonate far beyond the boundaries of entertainment, reaching people who understand that love is both personal and powerful. Ultimately, the story of Kai and Tan Songyun is a story of patience, growth, and shared experience. It's a reminder that the most meaningful relationships are not built on publicity, speculation, or dramatics. They are built on understanding, respect, and the willingness to face challenges together. For the fans, the confirmation was everything they hoped for, and for the couple, it was a new chapter filled with promise, joy, and the enduring strength of a love that had finally been spoken aloud for the world to see.